Amazon Prime Video's drama film The Tender Bar basically follows JR, who lives with his grandfather and his single mother. Due to the absence of his father, who soon left after he was born, he tries to find father figure in his uncle Charlie and the regulars at the Charlie's bar. Basically, the movie revolves around how JR tries to figure out his life and his manhood with the help of his uncle Charlie and the patrons of the bar. As warm as the relationship seems between JR and Uncle Charlie, everyone is wondering whether the movie is based on a true story or not. If you are also curious whether the characters and this moving story is based on real life events, then here's everything you need to know. But before we begin, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to never miss any entertainment updates from us. After watching the movie, the first question that arose was whether the movie is based on a true story or not. So here's the answer for that. Yes, The Tender Bar is based on real life events. The film is based on J.R. Moringer's eponymous memoir that depicts the author's early life in Long Island among his uncle Charlie and the regulars of the bar he ran. The book details how the bar became a sanctuary for the author when he was battling the absence of his father, who was a New York City disc jockey who disappeared when JR was just 7 months old. As per the book, JR's research for father figures ended in his uncle's bar Dickens, which was renamed as Publicans later, as his uncle and the regulars gave him ample guidance and affection. Well, in an interview with C-SPAN, JR told in October 2005 that they had taught him so much of what he knew about manhood, the good and the bad. Some of the things he learned from them, he learned by negative example. He learned what not to do as much as he learned what to do. They told him how to love stories and how to tell stories. They were always a group of men that he could go to and they would congratulate him and be proud of him. When Charlie's clientele became JR's father's figure, the bar itself transformed into a haven of self-discovery. According to the author, the memoir was conceived as a combined account of his own loneliness of not having a father, his search for surrogate fathers to fill that void, and the stories and experiences of the people he regularly met at the bar. For the memoir, JR exhaustively researched for accounts from the patrons of the bar. He also mentioned in the interview that he met all the people he met in the bar and he interviewed everybody for hours so that his book can look authentic and he can tell every comments in an authentic way. The author further added that he wanted the dialogue to ring true and be true. He wanted to get things that they remembered saying down perfectly and he wanted to nail down every detail that he could. While adapting J.R. Moringer's touching memoir to film, director George Clooney and one of the lead performers Ben Affleck found parallels to their own lives. The film provided an opportunity for Clooney to look back at his own childhood. He was of the same age as the protagonist in 1973, the year in which the narrative of the film begins. Taking everything into account, we can tell you that The Tender Bar is definitely based on a true story. The Tender Bar is a heartwarming portrayal of a child's true journey to become a man with the help and support of a community that centers around a bar. The essence of truth enhances the relationships that are portrayed in the film, touching one's heart without fail. Well, this is what we know about The Tender Bar, which is currently streaming on Amazon Prime Video. If you are also looking forward to watching the movie, we will definitely give you a thumbs up. You will love the characters and the storyline of the movie. If you like our theories, hit your reviews in the comments section. And before you leave, do not forget to subscribe the channel for any entertainment updates from us.